Good evening, thanks for joining us on the news at 8. It is 17th day of July 2023. I am Chinyo. My first major headlines. On insecurity, Southeast lost 4 trillion naira in last 2 years, says Reps Deputy Speaker Ben Carlo. Flood destroys houses and covers roads in Zamfara State. Anger as Senate defends 70 billion naira palliative for lawmakers. We take commercial wrap up with details and many more. Stay connected.
Experience the smooth and strong feeling that consistently surpasses expectation. Leading the way in high-performance lubricants, Master Supermoto Oil is as durable as titanium.
Welcome back. Now the details. Right Honorable Benjamin Carlo, Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives and member representing Bende Federal Constituency of Abia State, says the Southeast region lost over 4 trillion naira to insecurity in the last 2 years. Speaking in his address at the annual All Markets Conference in Lagos at the weekend, the lawmaker said the Monday sit at home in the region has led to huge business investment loss. He urged Igbo sons and daughters in Lagos to think home and bring back some of their business interests to the Southeast region as a way of raising the business viability of the region. Most Reverend Eze Umahi has been elected as the new moderator of Niger Delta Synod of Presbyterian Church of Nigeria, PCN. He succeeds Right Reverend Daniel Ndukwe. Most Reverend Eze Umahi was elected as the moderator of the Synod during the 8th Annual Synod meeting on Friday, 14th July 2023, held at PCN Woji Parish, Port Harcourt, Rivers State. Speaking shortly after the election, Reverend Umahi promised not to disappoint the Synod, adding that a committee will be set up in order to invoke solutions of no money syndrome which is affecting the church in general. The cleric expressed optimism that through God's grace, his leadership will sustain the achievements of his predecessors. The All Progressive Grand Alliance, APGA, and its Enugu State governorship candidate, Mr. Frank Nweke Jr., dropped the petition filed against Enugu State Governor Peter Amba on Sunday, disputing the outcome of the state's March 18th governorship election. While addressing the tribunal, the petitioner's counsel, Professor Rees Achara, stated that his client sought to make an oral application to withdraw the petition with the case number EPTEN/GOV/07/2023 from the courts. Some yet to be identified gunmen have shot dead Honorable Nelson Sylvester, the councillor representing Eha Ulo Ward in Nsukka Local Government Area Legislative Council, Enugu State. ABN TV reports that the lawmaker was murdered on Sunday night at his residence in the Eha Alumona community. Although details of the incident are still sketchy, however, a source from the community disclosed that the assailants stormed the lawmaker's house and opened fire on him. Chokota in Rivers State's Ibueche local government area has been plunged into sadness as a dog killed its owner's son, according to a Facebook user who posted about it. The incident happened earlier this morning, July 17th, in Chokota, Ibueche, Rivers State. He claimed the dog attacked the toddler who died before being rescued. The Ukomunyo Youth Association, UYA, has strongly condemned a protest in the Okpela community of Edo State last month, which led to the death of 2 youths and injuries to others. The association, in a statement signed by its national president, Omalo Mary, and the general secretary, Afiabo Godsluck Sunday, however, called on the security agencies to fish out the organizers of the protest to face the law. The association disassociated itself from the protest and lamented that all entries to dissuade the organizers from going ahead with the unfortunate action fell on deaf ears. A ravaging flood has destroyed many houses in Gusau, Zamfara State capital, following a heavy downpour on Sunday evening. The heavy rain that lasted for over 1 hour wreaked havoc in many areas of the state capital as residents were seen parking out their valuables from their houses. Many roads, especially in the Gengeri Megamo area, were covered with water, making it very impossible for motorists to pass. The management of the University of Ilorin has warned the public about the most recent scams that con artists have been using to con unwary Nigerians by creating phony social media profiles. According to the institution, the accounts were opened under Professor Wahab Egbowole's name as Vice Chancellor. The institution alerted the public in a statement provided to Ilorin News Media and signed by Mr. Kunle Akogun, Director of the Corporate Affairs Department. Senator Abubakar Kyari, Deputy National Chairman North of the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC), has emerged as acting national chairman of the ruling party. This follows the resignation of Senator Abdullahi Adamu as the party's national chairman. In line with the party's constitution, if a national chairman resigns, the deputy national chairman from the zone will take over in acting capacity. Anger has followed the National Assembly's decision to set aside 70 billion naira for its members from the 819 billion naira federal supplementary budget authorized by the Assembly last week. The parliamentarians stated that the 70 billion naira would be used to improve the working conditions of National Assembly members. However, many Nigerians have criticized the 70 billion budgetary provision for MPs as incentive, given that the majority of Nigerians are experiencing economic hardship as a result of the elimination of gas line subsidies. President Bola Tinubu will unveil an initiative in the coming weeks to address insurgency and poverty, among other challenges confronting Nigerians, particularly those in the north. Vice President Kashim Shettima revealed this to journalists on Sunday during a condolence visit to Kano State. While on sports, Technical Director of the Nigeria Football Federation (NFF), Austin Eguavoen, claimed Super Falcons head coach Randy Waldrum has apologized for his recent comments against the body. Waldrum and the NFF have recently engaged in a war of words over the Super Falcons team list and preparation for the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup. The American also questioned NFF's accountability, claiming money meant for the competition was diverted by the football house. And that sports news brings us to the end of the news at 8, but before we recap our major headlines. On insecurity, Southeast lost 4 trillion naira in last 2 years, says Reps Deputy Speaker Ben Kalu. Flood destroys houses and covers roads in Zamfara State. Anger as Senate defends 70 billion naira palliative for lawmakers. For these and many more, log on to our website at www.abntv.com.ng. You can also follow us on any of our social media platforms displayed on screen. Have a lovely night, trust. I am Chinyo Umahi.